Crime in New York City drops for a ninth straight month. It's Wednesday, October 9th, and this is your New York Daily News. Wednesday's forecast calls for partly cloudy skies in New York City with a high near 69 and a low near 51. Before today's top story, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright has resigned and is expected to be replaced by one of her top aides, the latest staff shakeup to rock Mayor Adams' administration amid his criminal indictment and continuing fallout from federal corruption probes besieging City Hall. Wright, one of 5 senior Adams administration officials whose homes were raided by federal authorities on September 4th, was initially expected to step down this past Friday as part of an effort by the mayor to push out advisors ensnared in the corruption investigations. But sources familiar with the situation told the Daily News that Wright refused, even as the other 4 top staffers raided on September 4th, including her husband, outgoing schools Chancellor David Banks, announced their resignations. Finally, as of Tuesday, Wright had submitted her own resignation to the mayor, according to multiple sources familiar with the matter. Wright, a lawyer and ex-nonprofit executive who chaired Adams' 2021 Transition Committee, is expected to be succeeded as first deputy mayor by Maria Torres Springer, the current deputy mayor for Housing and Economic Development. And a retired FDNY chief accused of fast-tracking safety inspections for thousands of dollars in off-the-books kickbacks pleaded guilty Tuesday to conspiracy to commit bribery. 49-year-old Chief Brian Cordasco will also have to cough up $57,000 in ill-gotten gains from the bribery scam, which prosecutors said earned him and Chief Anthony Saccavino more than $190,000 in illegal payoffs. The 2 retired chiefs were charged with bribery, wire fraud, lying to the FBI, and related charges on September 16th. The 2 chiefs, who oversaw safety inspections for large city buildings and projects as the head of the FDNY's Bureau of Fire Prevention, exploited a backlog of inspections during the initial months of the COVID-19 pandemic and agreed to bump paying developers to the top of the line. Find the latest on these stories and more right now at nydailynews.com. Serious crime dipped 3% in September, the 9th straight month with a decrease, the NYPD said Monday. Interim Police Commissioner Thomas Donlan highlighted the department's continued focus on guns, with more than 5,000 recovered by police thus far this year. And Mayor Eric Adams noted that with crime in the subway system still falling, down 5% so far for the year, the Big Apple continues to be the safest big city in America. Through the first 9 months, the NYPD said murders have dropped 11% to 277 from 312 last year at this time, and there has been an 8% drop in shooting incidents, down at 256 from 277. Burglaries are also down 8%, as are grand larcenies 4% and automobile theft 9%. But rapes are up 14%, robberies are up 1%, and felony assaults are up 5%. Chief of Crime Control Strategies Michael Lepetri blamed the increase in felony assaults on the jump in domestic violence and stranger attacks, plus a spike in assaults against police officers. In the third quarter of the year, he noted there were 36 more domestic violence assaults than in the second quarter, with corresponding increases in stranger attacks, 60, and assaults on officers, 75. The NYPD also answered criticism from its federal monitor, Mylan Dennerstein, who in a report issued Monday said an analysis of 2023 body-worn camera footage shows that cops filled out the required reports for only 59% of the stops analyzed. That's less than the 69% found in a 2022 analysis. The NYPD appears to be headed in the wrong direction and must take immediate steps, including discipline when appropriate, to correct this failure to properly document stops, the report said. Chief of Patrol John Chell acknowledged that the issue is critical to building trust in communities and helping to drive crime down further. He noted that compliance stat, in which police officials analyze stops caught on police body-worn cameras, is a way to bring officers in line with their reporting obligations. We're doing a good job in this, but we still have work to be done, he said. It's being addressed, it's building the trust, and we're being as transparent as we can to fix a problem that was kind of not dealt with for years until this. For more on this story and for the latest in New York City politics, visit nydailynews.com and follow us on social media at NYDailyNews. Thanks for listening. My name is Imran Sheikh.
Spoken Layer.